Hello, I am Tom Cece, pastor of Centennial Christian Church here in Bloomington, Illinois. I am so grateful that you are able to be with me at this time. So, whether you are live with me and able to chat with me, or whether you are uh, hearing this and listening to this um, as a video, I really do appreciate you being here with me. I'd like to give a little reflection on Paul's letter to the Philippians. In chapter 2, verse 13 says, "It is God who is at work in you, enabling you both to will and to work for God's good pleasure." The only purpose or intention God ever has is altogether good. So God has the intention of doing good, always good. God has a will of always good. So God's will is always good. And God has the joy and the pleasure of always doing good. So, what I'd like to continue is to suggest that you be on guard against the pit of self pity. Yes, when you are weary or unwell, this trap of being self pity is the greatest danger you face. Don't even go near the edge of this pit. Its edges crumble easily. And before you know it, you are on the way down. It is ever so much harder to get out of the pit of self pity than to keep a safe distance from it. And that is why I tell you to be on guard. There are several ways to protect yourself from self pity. One is when you are occupied with praising and thanking God, it is impossible to feel sorry for yourself. Always give thanks and praise to God. Spend time in the morning, spend time in the afternoon, and in the evening, praising God and thanking God. It is impossible to feel sorry for yourself by doing this. Also, the closer you live to God, the more distance there is between you and self pity. Live in the light of God's presence by focusing on God throughout the entire day. And the best way to begin, of course, is in the morning. Upon waking, give yourself a good 45 minutes of being in the presence of God's life. Simply sit and be still in that presence. And God communicates love to you. There is no force in the entire universe as powerful as God's love. It seems as though um, we we may think of power as being a force that creates uh, tension and creates violence, anger toward one another, a way of eliminating one another. That's a false type of power. It's inadequate. God's power of love is the only powerful source there is. And God plants that power of God's love within us that we may nurture it, grow it, and then be able to share that power of God's love with others. Throughout the day, concentrate and focus on God, God's intentions, God's will, God's goodness, and always act out of God's love. Remember that love is in you, planted there, needs to be nourished by you, grown, and passed out to others. You have a wonderful day in doing exactly that. Be blessed. If you enjoy these kind of uh, messages, please just give this a thumbs up, and I will continue to provide inspirational messages for you. You have a blessed day.